Okay, so one of the lessons that I want to teach at Practice Lab is the importance of warming down also. We have to move these new skills, these new neural patterns, we got to move them to our long-term memory. And so it's very important to save your work. It's like saving your work on your computer after you do something. If you just practice and then you just immediately start doing something else or start doing some mindless task without really integrating information, it's kind of like working on your computer and then before you save your work going over and just unplugging the plug from the wall to turn off the computer. Not advised for a computer or for our brains. So we'll just take a moment. First thing we'll do is we'll just get moving just a little bit. It's easy when you play a musical instrument and practice to hunch over, to not have the best posture, and to get tight and tense. And then that will lead to reduced performance later and even possibly performance injuries. So good to just shake out that extra tension if any has come in during a practice session. Okay. Okay, now we'll stand with our feet hips width apart and look at your feet. Make sure they're parallel. Make sure that one is not ahead of the other, but they're even and they're square, facing straight ahead. So your hips are square also. Okay. Hands in front of your chest. Prayer position. Let's just take a minute to calm our minds. Take your attention, just focus on your breathing. Take a moment to thank yourself for the work you just did for the last 40 minutes. The focused, deliberate practice where you have goals and you're trying to work on specific areas of improvement that you can feel already. I think we can feel that we're better today. Some of us made a new project so we can feel like we now have a map for getting better. And improving your map for getting better is just as good, if not better, than actually getting better. Okay. Arms up, breathe up. Down. Halfway lift. Down. Up. Arms down. Again. Again, up, down, halfway lift, down, up, arms to prayer position. Turn to your right and step to the front of your mat. Breathe up, hold down, halfway lift, down, fingers on the ground, right foot steps back. Stretch your chest forward and your heel back. Downward dog. Take a few breaths in downward dog. Make your arms longer. Make your back longer. And let the tension leave your body. Okay, breathe. Step your right foot forward. Stretch back your heel and stretch your chest forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Back down. All the way up. Prayer position. Same thing. Breathe up. Down. halfway lift, down, right leg back, stretch, downward dog, right leg forward, stretch, left leg forward, exhale, breathe in, halfway lift, breathe out, down, up, hands down, prayer position. One more, breathe up, down, halfway lift, breathe out, down, fingers down, step your right leg back, feel the stretch in your hips, step backward, downward dog, right leg forward, stretch, step forward, halfway lift, down, up, palms to prayer position. Take a moment and check in with how you feel now. How is your mind feeling? Calm, focused? Your body feeling awake and relaxed and loose? Are you happy?
Yes.
How's your emotional state? Good. Okay, let's face forward and sit down in a comfortable seated position. Put your hands on your knees any way you feel comfortable doing so. Sit up tall. And we'll close this practice lab with a seated meditation. First thing, empty your mind, go inside. Note your breathing. Your breath is the tool to repair your body, to heal your body, and also to carry new energy, new learning, new skills to the builders, where the builders will build these skills inside of you. Now focus your attention for a minute on the work that you just did. And think about the value of this work. Think about how you're going to continue this work and what the results are going to be and how you're going to get better with this method every time you practice. Think about how good it feels to get better. It's one of the most fun things I know, getting better at something. Try to feel that happiness and that fun that you just got better today. That's great. Not everybody can say they got better today. So take a moment to thank yourself for the work that you just did. Now finally, imagine your highest self, the self that you're becoming every day when you work. That highest self is our best teacher. So imagine that highest self. Have a conversation with your highest self. Ask yourself, if you need any help in life, you need to do what next. You need to know what next to do. Ask your highest self. Your highest self has the best answer for you. Let's make best friends with our highest self. Open your eyes. Let's sing one Om. Breathe in. Om. thank you all for being there. And thank you for coming to Practice Lab. Congratulations, everybody.